What's going on, my YouTube family? This is JB at Cut the Jive. Now, today we're going to talk about this Mario incident. It seems to be that some woman done put her hand somewhere she ain't got no business putting it. Hannah said she had old fat ass wedding ring on at the same time. Oh, man. So let's get into this, see what's going on with this right here, man. It says, on Saturday night, Mario DeWar Barrett was doing what he does best, performing Crying Out for Me at the Jack Wright Theater inside Detroit's Masonic Temple. The 39-year-old R&B singer stood at the edge of the stage in a leather vest and pants, serenading fans who had their phones raised to capture the moment. But what happened next wasn't about music. It was about fandom. It wasn't cute. It wasn't flirtation. It was sexual assault. And we need to name it as such. Okay. A line crossed on camera. Let's see what happened. In a TikTok video recorded from the front row, a woman visibly in the clip slowly raised her hand. The one with a sparkling wedding ring on grabs Mario crotch. Not grazing, not brushing past. She grabbed it. Okay, now check this out, y'all. Now, we all know, as soon as a man had groped a woman like that, he would have instantly got jumped on. He would have got stumped out. He would have got drugged up out of there and instantly in handcuffs. What happened to her? Mario stops singing and removes her hand. He appears to tell her, stop doing that, please. Then he steps back, composes himself, and continues to show. Now, it ain't for him to attack this woman. It's for the security guards. I know he got security up there because there was any other female rapper or singer, her security would have snapped his neck, threw him over their shoulder, threw him out in the street and beat him some more. So where was his security? Where was his security? Why didn't they drag her up out of there? So he steps back and gets back to singing. I remember when Lil Baby, when the guy there walked up to him, I think he tipped him, like put some money in his sweater. Lil Baby threw the money back out. His security guard rushed up telling the man to get back. So where the hell his security at? Mario hasn't made a public statement about the incident, but he wasn't smiling. He wasn't playing along. His body language was ambiguous. It was unwanted sexual contact. We as a society condemn groping when the victim is a woman, as we should. But too often, standards change when it happens to a man. Still, maybe people who've seen the clip online have pointedly condemned the woman's actions. I really want these celebrities to start pressing charges on y'all. Dwight Thomas, a licensed mental health professional, said in a video on Threads, this is literally assault. That's SA. Some folks on social media also said Mario should have stopped the show and had her arrested. Yeah, the hyper-sexualization of black men. Others on social media, however, have laughed it off. They said Mario didn't seem all that bothered, or they ignored the assault entirely, noting that his assailant was a married woman. Her husband, they said, is the real victim. What the hell is that? Get off that screen, man. But the incident raises a deeper issue. How a society steeped in white supremacy would have us believe black men are never victims and their humanity is always negotiable. Ain't lying about that. Years ago, Herbert Samuels, a sex educator and professor at LaGuardia Community College in New York, told former NPR reporter, Pharaoh Shidea, that the perception predates slavery. If you look at the history and really go back to the mid-1500s or so, and continuing on to slavery within the United States and even farther than that, he said black men and women were said to be animalistic in their sexual desires, particularly black men. Indeed, American society has long promoted the view that black men are always available, always willing, always want sex, from childhood to adulthood. Their bodies are seen as threatening and violent and less deserving of protection, sexually or otherwise. Damn, damn. And when you really look at it, that's not a lie. That's not a lie. Now, Chris Brown might have grind back with it. You know how he get down. So he might have pulled on up there, do his thing. You see what he was doing to old Travis Kelce ex-girlfriend. Shoot, he probably would have got down with the get down. They did Chris Brown like that. They just what I see that he does. But anyway, man, y'all know what would have happened if that was a man did a woman like that. So we need to stop acting like this is just don't happen that often. Matter of fact, before I go, let me tell you a quick little thing that happened to me back in the day. I was working at this restaurant, and this girl used to follow me around. She wasn't that attractive to me, man, but I was nice to the girl. I was like, hey, I'm not interested. She kept rubbing on my backside, rubbing on my back, touching on my chest. I said, hey, chill out. So I remember one day, y'all, I was at the little grill I was cooking, and she walked up and put her chest on me like this, right, y'all. So I said, hey. So I backed away from her. So she was like, why every time I come around you, you seem to back up? You know what I'm saying? What, you running for me or something? I was like, hey, I just got work to do. So, man, I was about 22, man. I went back and told the manager. I said, hey man, get this girl out here, man. I don't want to have to hurt her feelings. We be out here boxing. But I done told her, chill out. Keep your hand to yourself. Here's what that clown told me, y'all. He said, oh, JB, stop acting like that. I want to give some, man. What, you scared? I said, damn. So even when we do go and try to get help or try to get justice, we get laughed at, get called punks, or we get told we scared. And here go the best line they use. He must be gay. All right, y'all. Y'all know that's some jive. But go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Go and give me a thumbs up. Boom.